Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid her tributes to Bangabandhu on Awami League's landslide post-Trump. New government is likely to be formed by January 10, said Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Distribution of free textbooks among school and madrasa students began across the country today. Assalamu alaikum, happy new year. Welcome to MYTV News. I'm Fran Smith with you in the newsroom. Today we're watching headlines, now the details. Prime Minister and Awami League President Sheikh Hasina today paid rich tributes to father of the nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman on the occasion of her party's absolute victory in 11th parliamentary election. The Premier paid the homage by placing wreath at the portrait of Bangabandhu in front of Bangabandhu Memorial Museum at Dhanmondi in the city this morning. After laying the wreath, Sheikh Hasina stood in solemn silence for some time as a mark of profound respect to the memory of Bangabandhu, the architect of independence. Bangabandhu's younger daughter Sheikh Rehana and Sheikh Hasina's daughter Saima Hussain Putul were also present on the occasion. Flanked by a senior Awami League leader, Sheikh Hasina placed another wreath at Bangabandhu's portrait as the party chief. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir said the process to form the new government is likely to be completed by January 10. Obaidul Qadir came up with information while talking to reporters after placing wreath at the portrait of Bangabandhu in front of Bangabandhu Memorial Museum at Dhanmondi in the city, marking Awami League's landslide victory in 11th national election. He also said the Gazette notification will be published within 1-2 days and then the newly elected member of the parliament will be sworn in. Qadir said that he still believes Weaker Front will not disobey the verdict of the country's people. Information Minister Hassanul Haque said today the newly elected members of parliament will be sworn in on January 3rd. He came up with the disclosure while talking to reporters during a dialogue with Bangladesh Secretariat Reporters Forum at the Media Center of his Secretariat office. The minister also said the gazetted notification in this regard will be published within 1 days. Responding to a journalist query, Inu said BNP rejected the election result as part of its conspiracy. The minister also said Jatiya Party will be the main opposition in parliament. They can also be part of the government if the Prime Minister offers and they accept that. Inu said the Grand Alliance is the alliance of people which have tried to work for them, and that is why the Grand Alliance has won the election by huge margin. The Textbook Festival, marking the distribution of free textbooks among school and madrasa students, began across the country today morning. Millions of school children joined the festivity at school and madrasa across the country to receive books free of cost for their new classes on the first day of the new year. Education Minister Nurul Islam Nahid began handover of newly printed books among students at Ajimpur Government Girls School and College around 9:30 am. Later around 11 am, Primary and Mass Education Minister Mustafizur Rahman Fizur started distributing textbooks to pre-primary and primary students at Dhaka University Central Playground earlier on December 24. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina formally inaugurated the distribution of free textbooks. This year, the government has printed 35,21,97,822 copies of textbook for the student of primary and secondary school, Ibtidai and Dakhil Madrasa and technical institutes. New Year 2019 was unreached through celebration on Monday night, a day after Bangladesh's 11th national election amid tight security as police put restriction in Dhaka and other metropolitan cities in a bid to prevent any untoward incident. Several hundred students gathered at the Teacher-Student Center of Dhaka University just before midnight to welcome the new year. City dwellers celebrated by lighting firecrackers and partying. On the eve of the New Year, President Abdul Hamid greeted the citizens on the occasion of New Year 2019. In a message, he wished happiness and welfare for all and hoped that Bangladesh would march forward on the road to new possibilities. The President said throughout the celebration of Bengali New Year has merged with the national culture. The English New Year influenced the world because of the widespread use of English calendar in daily activities. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News Online, visit www.youtube.com/MyTVBD News. To watch all our programs on YouTube, visit youtube.com/MyTVBangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Stay connected. Allah Hafiz.